4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, hello, internet world. Good morning, it's Norma Joe. I'm so much more awake this time because I had fucking coffee. Man, I need my little fucking hair in my mouth, man. It's always there, it's always annoying. If I had a genie, I might be tempted to make one of my wishes. No more hairs in mouth. Anyway, I wonder how a fucking, monkey's paw would fuck that one up. Probably just fucking make me not have a mouth anymore or something, I don't know. Or make hair stick to all the rest of my body or something, you know? I don't know. Monkey's paws always get revenge on you somehow because they're assholes. Okay, where was I? Yeah, the horse went over. The horse went over the edge of the ship. Okay, yeah, pony pizza flavor Lunchables. Okay, cut to Noah in Ebola land. Oh yeah, okay. He walks up to the info desk where a couple of dorks in lab coats, Chase and Cameron from House, are playing Game Boy like crackhead freaks. Once again, that's that word crackhead. I really need to do something where I like keep score. Chase, no, not my Squirtle. Noah, hey, what's up, fellas? Want to help a brother out? Chase and Cameron, they look at him all freaked out. Gee, get out of here, we're closed. Noah, but the sign out there says help available 24 hours. Cameron, go away. She puts up a sign on the desk that says closed, and in smaller letters underneath it, it says help not available 24 hours. Dude, that's so fucking accurate to how the real healthcare system is. Cameron and Chase slink back down under the desk, giggling like Teletubbies, or like the people who made Teletubbies. In other words, crackheads. There's another one. Noah, hey, come on, I'm just looking for records. In fact, I used to work here. I'm just looking for a cheap cop at some old memories. Come on. Random janitor, why do you even bother lying? Noah slouches and pouts. It's fun. Janitor, come on, I'll take you to the record room. Noah, really? Oh, you do that for me? His eyes get all SpongeBob-y. Again, there's SpongeBob. Janitor, heh, well, not for free. Next scene, cut to the alley behind the Ebola building. The janitor is pulling up his pants, of course, looking happy and satisfied, while Noah shivers with horror. Noah, bitterly. Rachel owes me big time. Janitor, come on, Bangkok boy. Time is money and money is cheese. I remember that song. They head for the record room via a super secret side door in the alley. They go down a staircase and past an underground bowling alley where a bunch of crazy people from the previous party scene are chilling bowling. Janitor, hey honeys. People, aka the honeys. Hey daddy. I hate when people say daddy. But do what you want, I don't care. I just don't like it. Meg, aka one of the honeys, blows a kiss. The janitor catches it and puts it in his pocket. That's funny. I know that's from something too, but I don't remember. Noah mutters to himself, that was so gay. Well, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Meg blows a harder kiss, which smacks Noah in the face with a loud smacking noise and leaves a kiss-shaped mark on his cheek. Noah, ow! Everyone else laughs hysterically. Ha! Finally, Noah and the janitor get to the record room and turn on the lights. It's messy as hell and looks like the back closet of a summer camp. Janitor, knock yourself out. I'm put on some Pink Floyd. He wanders off. Audience, why is everything always so messy and unorganized in this movie? Me, it sets an atmosphere. Besides, it's grunge. Audience, the movie is set in the 2000s, you know. Me, details. I hate being in this parody. It's like I'm trying to do my own commentary, and then now I'm commentating, so it's like double exposed. Cuts to someone driving a pickup truck down a road on Monkey Head Island. Rachel is in the bed of the truck, and some fat hick lady that looks like Buffalo Bill is driving. Suddenly, a huge Titanic glob of bird shit hits the windshield. Hick lady driving the truck. Motherfucker. She swerves like crazy. Rachel flies out of the back of the pickup and lands on the side of the road. Rachel, ugh, good lord, where am I? She looks up to see that the house she landed in front of is a farmhouse with a mailbox out front that says, Andy Wood and the Ponies. Rachel, oh, hey, how convenient. This is the place. She gets up and dusts herself off. She goes up to the house, all merrily and skipping, and knocks on the door. No answer. She suddenly hears some humming and running water sounds from the side of the house. So she goes over there to look. Standing there is a woman with brown hair, with her back to Rachel, wearing nothing but ripped blue jeans, and using the garden hose to take a shower. Oh yeah, and also humming Green Sleeves. Wasn't somebody singing Green Sleeves in the last story too? That song seems to come up a lot. Rachel. You know what? Because I think it was in Animaniacs or something I used to watch as a kid. I think they used to sing that a lot. Rachel, the video! Flashback to Ray Charles with the red X's over his eyes. Rachel, not that. Flashback to someone brushing their brown hair in the mirror, but the angle is an angle where you can't see the person's face. Rachel, that's it! Goes up to the person. Excuse me, ma'am. The person turns around to reveal, not a woman at all. Rachel, oh, my bad. Brunette, the fuck do you want? Rachel, well, I'm a reporter. I came to report. Who are you? Brunette, I'm Eddie Vedder. Another one. I live here, duh. Rachel, how come, you know what's actually funny is I don't think Eddie and Andy ever met. Did they? I don't think they did. So, whatever. Maybe this is some spectral world. I live here, duh. Rachel, how come your name's not on the mailbox? Eddie, I have a grudge against mailboxes ever since the Mexican hat dance starts playing. What is that from? That's like a South Park joke or something. That is from something, but I don't remember what. Well, let me guess. You want to hear about the crazy ponies, right? Rachel, actually, it's more about the... Eddie, yeah, come with me. Cut to them wandering into the farmhouse. Rachel, are you cold? It's hella rainy and foggy out here. Eddie, I'm freezing, actually. Okay, out of the goodness of my heart, I'll give him a Oh, okay, that's me talking, apparently. I'll give him a lumberjack shirt. Presto magico. They go inside the house. Eddie, I don't know what the hell's so great. You know what? It could have been so much easier to just have the shirt on, like, a post or something. Eddie put it on, because he had it off just for a second, just to fucking wash his hair. But no, it has to be magic, okay? This fucking piece of hair. I need a clothespin. I wonder if there's one around. Eddie, I don't know what's so great about horses, you know? I mean, I never thought they were so great. It's just that little hick baby of mine wanted them, you know what I mean? Now reporters come by now and then to hear about the crazy horses. Blah, 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 blah. Cut to a bubble of Rachel's thoughts, where chocolate bars and gummy bears are dancing around. That's funny. That's actually from my... That's a quote from one of my teachers, my history/social studies teacher from high school. Because one time somebody was trying to say something to him and he was like zoning out, and then he was like, you know in The Simpsons when Homer Simpson has like this fantasy where there's chocolate bars and gummy bears? And he's like, that just happened to me just now. So I quoted that for my story. Eddie, hello, are you listening? Rachel shakes head, huh? Eddie crosses his arms. Don't play me retarded. There's that word again. I know this ain't really about the ponies. I need lotion, too. I need clothespins and lotion. I need so many things. And I have to go to the bathroom, too. You know what's fucked up? Every morning when I do one of these videos, I don't have to go to the bathroom until I sit down and turn on the camera. And then all of a sudden, it's like, I gotta go. But I'm like, no, I want to wait because I don't want to be fucking starting and stopping the camera. Rachel, how'd you know that? Eddie, I can smell it on you. People's sense of smell, like, tipped them off to so much shit. Rachel, weirded out emoji face. Okay, here. She pulls the tape out of her bag. Have you ever seen this before? I think it might be a message from Andy. Eddie stares at her wide-eyed. Holy fuck, where do you get that? Rachel, oh, so you do know about it. Eddie, is that the only copy? Rachel, maybe, maybe not. Are you gonna help me? Eddie, with angry black woman head motion. That would be considered racist now. Why should I help you, Beezy? And does anybody say Beezy anymore? Like, I feel like that's like a thing of the past. Rachel, because I said so. Beezy. Eddie, you want to go? Rachel, yeah, I want to go to the mall. Eddie, then bring the van. They start bitch slapping. They start the bitch slapping war to end all bitch slapping wars, which it won't, because I'm sure there'll be more bitch slapping in the future. Cut to Noah in the record room, with Dark Side of the Moon playing in the background. He's going through about 1 million files and pulls out Andy's. Noah, Eureka notices fresh blood on the file. Oh damn, what's that? He realizes he has a nosebleed and puts his hand over his nose. I always associate nosebleeds with fucking anime. Noah, I have got to lay off the blow. Something falls out of the file. Is there any anime where people do cocaine? There has to be, right? Because, I know that's, like, not, I mean, I assume it's not as much of a Japanese thing as an American thing, but there has to be some cocaine over there, you know? Like, I know the society, the culture is generally seen as being more strict than ours, more disciplined or whatever, but I mean, humans are humans, you know? And I'm like, there's so much anime in the world. There's so much. There has to be one where they do coke. I mean, I used to have those Pet Shop of Horrors books. I had like five, the first five or something. I kind of wish I still had them, but you know, that's what happens when you're a minimalist. You just get rid of things willy nilly. But anyways, one of them had to do with drugs. I think the girl was on heroin. They never said so though. They were. I mean, granted, it's translated and shit. So maybe in Japanese they were more specific, but in the one I had that had English, um, like they never said exactly what drugs she was doing. I think they just kind of implied it was heroin, but that was the one with the rabbits that keep multiplying because the mom couldn't say no. That, you know, that's a fucked up story. Here's spoilers for you. Okay, it was this rabbit one because the girl's name was Alice, and you know, White Rabbit and all this bullshit. But basically, the girl was a drug addict, and the mom was like, "I want to get a pet rabbit because I wanna." I'm gonna talk about Pet Shop of Horrors later because I tried to write my own Pet Shop of Horrors episode one time, which I still have like half of. I don't think I have the full. I think I got rid of half of it, but I still have one half. Like I think it's the first half, and the back half I got rid of. But anyways, what was I talking about? Right. So this lady, she wanted a rabbit because she's like, my daughter just died, and I'm really sad, you know, and I want a pet. So she gets the rabbit, and then, you know, basically, if you've never read Pet Shop of Horrors before, like, I don't want to get too detailed, but it's like every single episode, like, has Gremlins rules, where the guy, the vampire guy that runs the shop, is always like, okay, here's your pet, but make sure you don't do this, this, or this, like, that's forbidden. And then, of course, people always break the rule, and then some fucking shit happens. But anyways, so he's like, okay, don't feed, I mean, I don't know if he literally says don't feed it after midnight or something, but he says, I think he said, I can't remember, something about don't feed the rabbit at a certain time or don't feed the rabbit certain things or something like that. Because she winds up giving the rabbit candy, which is what she's not supposed to do, and then it starts foaming at the mouth and it starts fucking multiplying and dividing itself like fucking cells. And then it turns out later that the reason that her daughter didn't just die, like the reason her daughter died was because she was a drug addict and she went to rehab, but her mom was such a fucking, like, she could never say no, that she asked her mom to bring her drugs into the rehab place, and her mom did, and then she OD'd or something. So yeah, anyways, I don't remember why I said that. Oh right. But I don't think it was Coke, but I'm sure there's some animes, mangas, and stuff out there that have to do with doing cocaine, right? It has to exist. Anyways, where was I? Something falls out of the file. He looks down to pick it up and realizes what fell out is a stack of pictures. Pictures of the cast of Watership Down, posing as famous pinups. Oh my god, I really wish I still had System of a Down. That, maybe I should try and rewrite that one. That should be my like how I try to redo MSP Namaruef. I should try to do a remake of System of a Down. That might be interesting. Noah, the hell. He flips through them until he comes to the last one, which has a message written on it. Message: check out more in the video files from Rachel's friend, the mysterious stranger. Noah, I knew Rachel was seeing someone else. Cut to Aiden back at his apartment. The apartment is now all love shackified and has tie-dye curtains, lava lamps, and that weird song from Last Days that the gay dude plays on the piano in the background. Oh, that song is the Velvet Underground song. Yeah, what is it? Severin, Severin, come upon my window, or whatever he says. What is that song called? Anyway, it's a real Velvet Underground song. It's like their most famous one. I didn't realize it was a real song at the time that I saw Last Days, which is the worst one of the worst fucking movies. It's so bad. I just wanted to see Michael Pitt be Kurt Cobain. I just wanted to see a cute guy be cute, but it's honestly like so fucking boring, and it's depressing, but it's more boring. And you know what? That was funny because that was this one night when I was a teenager that my parents went out for like date night or something where they were gonna be out like till, or I think they went on an overnight trip or something. I can't remember. The point is I had the house to myself for the night. And my sister also wasn't there. I think she was with friends or something. The point is I was alone, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to take this unique opportunity to do a double feature of movies I've been wanting to see. And I wanted to see Last Days and that movie Turistas. and I went to Blockbuster and I got them, and they both sucked. That's like the worst double feature. They were terrible. Teresa's was terrible too, even though I got the plan to no stick joke from there, so it's not totally useless, but you know. Alright, so where was I? You know what, and the point of Teresa is actually kind of really interesting and very relevant, especially nowadays when it's like there's such hatred of like people from other countries and stuff like that. Like, I feel like they could remake Teresa's and make it better if it just took itself more seriously, I guess, and was was just better. Anyways, where was I? Ugh. Aiden and Samara are chilling out and having a groovy and far out time. Yeah, this place sounds awesome. I want to hang out there. So much that they don't hear the telephone ringing. Cut to Rachel sitting in the back of a cop car next to Eddie. She's on a cell phone, which is apparently not hers. Rachel, pick up the phone, you little good-for-nothing bastard. You know what's funny? I imagine that he didn't just, like, change the curtains and put lava lamps and stuff. He actually put in, like, all shag carpet and shit like that. That would be so hilarious. And, like, those beaded things that go in the doorway. Where was I? Cop takes the phone back. Alright, that's enough. I already gave you chances. Face it, lady, no one's gonna bail you out of this one. Rachel, just give me one more chance. Cop, no more chances. Rachel, please, 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 I can't go to jail. Cop, oh well, should have thought of that before disturbing the peace. Rachel does her best huge anime watery eyes. Also, just for good measure, she rips her shirt off. Cop, aw heck, I feel kind of bad for you. Alright, I'll tell you what. Go get yourself something from the apothecary, but then get your ass right back here. what kind of, like, compensation is that? It's like, well, you're still taking you to jail, but you can buy yourself a little something, like, just don't take too long. What? And then it's just gonna be taken from her when she gets to jail anyway, so it's like, it's almost like the cops, like, buying something for themselves. Like, yeah, buy something for yourself, but then I'm gonna take it from you as soon as we get to jail, so it's like, I'm getting it from me. You know what I mean? Okay, where was I? Rachel, the fuck? The apothecary? What am I gonna do with... She looks past the cop over to shop with a sign saying McCready's Apothecary. Yeah, I think the whole cast of Pearl Jam is gonna make an appearance. And then later you'll see even more of Pearl Jam because I wrote this other story called The Click Movie where, Click like a clique, you know, like a clique of teenagers, not Click like the movie Click with the remote control, but, like, yeah, that one, because, like I told you, I became a big, huge fan of Pearl Jam for, like, 3 years from, like, the ages of, like, 18 to, like, 21. I was, like, a huge Pearl Jam fan. So, but the problem is, I'm one of those people that kind of believes only their, like, first 2 albums are good, and then Riot Act is good. But I'm not a huge fan of, like, all their shit. But anyways... I even read that book, 5 Against 1. That's the one and only book I ever bought on, like, virtual stuff. Like, I had an iPod Touch back then, and I got it on the iPod Touch, and I read it on there. But, anyways, yeah, I was a big fan, and to me, the cast of Pearl Jam, I keep saying that, as if it's like a Broadway play or something, but the members of Pearl Jam, to me, back then, when I was a big fan, they were almost kind of like the members of KISS to me, where it's like each one had their own specific personality, which I'm sure there's no realism to. I mean, like, I'm sure I was mostly just making it all up. But, you know, I saw a lot of interviews and stuff with them, so I kind of felt like, okay, this one has this personality, this one has that personality. I don't know, whatever. It just, they seem to lend themselves to that type of shit, so basically I wrote this movie called The Click Movie, which is about them being in high school, and it's like pretty much like the spiritual sequel to the Ramen Party story, I'm realizing now, because a lot of the same shit happens because it's set in a high school again, and like, it's, you know, I'll read it at some point. Anyways, where was I? And then there's like Click Movie 2, where it's like the summer after they graduate. Oh, because Click Movie, like, High School Musical was really popular at the time, so it's kind of drawing from High School Musical, even though that's a movie I never watched. But, you know, I got the idea, you know. And then, yeah, the sequel is like, they graduate, because they graduate at the end of the first one, and then it's like, it's about senior prom and leading up to senior prom. And then, yeah, the second one is about the summer before they're gonna get jobs / go to college. And it's like, you know, their first summer not being in school. I mean, If you go to college, you'll still be in school, but you know what I mean? Your first summer after graduating high school. Okay, let me end this.